Pretty hazy here driving into Boulder. They've had some wildfires, so it's a lot of smoke settling in the valley here. Home sweet home. Well, I'm all set up in the campsite I picked here. I'm just a couple miles away from my trailhead. I'm out in the Indian Peaks Wilderness. What I plan to do is first night go to the Vrain Glaciers and stay there the night. The next day I'll go over Buchanan Pass, and if I can, I'll go to the top of Sawtooth Mountain, and then I'll go over to the west side of the Continental Divide and camp somewhere. Then I'll be going to Pawnee Lake, which is as far as I can go. I'll have to camp somewhere around there because you can't camp in the next zone over, so I'll stage myself for going over Pawnee Pass the next day. I gotta go all the way around, like past Mount Audubon, and I'm gonna try to go to Coney Lake. That'll be my last night, and then finally I'll exit on Wednesday. So that's the plan. We'll see what I actually end up doing. I have 5 days, 4 nights out here. I've got like 8 pounds of food. I've got my pack is, I think it's about 34 pounds. Not much to see here. My campfire is a lantern and a thermometer. It is, what does that say? 67 degrees right now. Shouldn't get too much colder than this, maybe into the 50s. There's a burn ban. I'm gonna respect it. So no fire. This is my fire. This is my entertainment for the night. Anyway, I'm gonna have some dinner and a couple of beers and go to bed. And I'll see you guys in the morning.
Garage Brewer Adventures.
For today's hike, the map is mostly a straight line from east to west. We'll start in the east at the Camp Dick parking lot at the trailhead for Buchanan Pass. We'll follow that until about halfway through the hike and cross into the wilderness boundary. And then after that, we will pass the split for the Buchanan Pass trail and continue to the northwest towards the glacier. The hike today is all incline. We're starting at about 8,400 feet and heading up to about 11,300 feet for a total of about 8.2 miles and an elevation gain of 2,421 feet. I'm starting this trail. Car locked, key in my pocket. Zippered pocket so I don't lose it. Pack was 33.69 pounds. That's a pretty sweet rig. First time I came out here was with my Jeep. I went down this Jeep road. My first ever backpacking trip, we walked down this Jeep road, not realizing there's actually a walking path. So next time I came out here, I did the walking path. And then I was pretty hooked. I keep seeing this Sawtooth mountain, and my son and I tried to go over Buchanan Pass a couple years ago, and it was the snow didn't melt in time, so we couldn't make it over the pass. So this has been kind of my big whale I need to catch. So hopefully tomorrow I'll be standing on top of, is that tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow I'll be standing on top of Sawtooth Mountain. All right, here's the walking path. There's a squirrel. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hi. Well, there's definitely a difference going from Kansas elevation to wherever I'm at now. There's less air, less oxygen with every step I take. And I can feel it. So it's funny, I go to take a drink of water and it's like you have to stop breathing to drink. So as soon as I finish taking my drink, I'm just gasping for air, trying to catch back up. Probably talking to you guys is probably a bad idea. There's Sawtooth. hard to show on camera how big that boulder is. Actually, I could show you this way. This would be a fun place to hang out. I've gone about 3 miles in an hour and a half, so that's good. 2 miles an hour is great for me, especially given the conditions. I'm at this old campsite I stayed at once, so I'm gonna hang out here for, I don't know, 10-15 minutes, just take a little short mental health break, and then I'll get going again. One of the nice things about this trail, and one of the reasons I chose this originally to be, this trail was my kind of first solo Colorado trip, where I had done a solo trip at home, but this was the first place I came out and tested myself kind of in the real wilderness. And I picked this trail because it follows the streams. I will not have to worry about water at all today. I've got half a liter of water. I know I'm gonna run into the stream again. I'm gonna walk across this stream a bunch of times all the way up to the glaciers. So no need to worry about water. There's one day where I'll go over Pawnee Pass. I think that's the only time I'll have to think about carrying water, and I mean, I think a liter will probably do it. So this is a good training trail. Also, just FYI, this is this is the first solo 5-day trip. This is the longest solo trip I've ever done at all. I've done 12-day treks with other people, but I've never done a solo trip of this length. So first for me. There she is. That's the pass right there. And of course, that's Sawtooth. If all goes well, I'm at least gonna get through the pass and maybe stand on that very top, which I find kind of hard to believe right now. I'm meeting up with another trail here. What do we got? Buchanan Pass Trail, Middle St. Vrain 4-wheel drive trail. That's that way. That's Buchanan Pass. campground either direction. Let's go. This is the wrong way, but I'm gonna go to look at this bridge. Alright, now heading back to the conjunction. I think we have a sign, or a map, somewhere. Alright, so we started here, now we're here, we're about to hit the wilderness boundary. Still heading to the split for Buchanan Pass versus the glaciers, and then I'll be heading over to the glaciers. So the St. Vrain hike, there's a trail that kind of goes up along that ridge. You walk out on that ledge there, and I have a picture of Sawtooth Mountain from that ledge facing the other direction. I'll insert it here. That's a good hike too, going up to St. Vrain. It's the wilderness boundary. It's officially about to get wild. St. Vrain Mountain Trail is that way. I did that once with a friend. Red Deer Lake Trail, St. Vrain Glacier Trail, that's my destination. Buchanan Pass Trail. Interesting big square rock. Where'd that come from? Well, I'm sure that's a glacial erratic, but if you just look, where the hell did that come from? Out here in the middle of nowhere. sign. What's the sign say? It doesn't say much of anything. Okay, at the end of this spectacular valley is my fork in the road. And my trail goes this way. I'm about 6 miles in. I'm getting extremely tired. I haven't had lunch, so I'm going to stop and eat lunch. So my food is at the very bottom of my pack, so I got to pull everything out. Anyway, I found a nice shady spot, and there's a nice log here I can set my stuff on or sit on or whatever. So this is lunch. This is the lunch room. It's interesting. There's a fork in the trail. I looked on all trails, and there's a low road and a high road. It looks like the official trail is to go the low route, so I'm gonna give it a try. If it's too wet down there, I guess I'll come back up. I guess this is the trail. God. Well, if this is seriously the trail, I better get my trekking pole out. It looks like the intent is to cross the stream. So I think I see a path over that straight ahead. That's where I'm heading. This is crazy. I think I can navigate this without the trekking pole, but I'm going to have to kind of scramble. Seems fun. I bet you the high route was a lot easier. I guess that's my bridge. Oh my God. That was pretty crazy. the one of those logs was really bendy, and it was the one I had to kind of step on to jump board off. Ugh. I had to stop and get some water and take another mental health break. I'm wearing out. 10,500 feet now and 7 miles in, and pretty much when it hit 10,000 feet, I started really feeling it, and 10,500, and I'm going up to 11,000. So just a little over. So still climbing and still losing air, and it's getting worse. So just taking more breaks, more frequent breaks. Oh, wow. I'm rich in views. It's like almost getting boring going around the corner. What's it gonna be? Another meadow full of beautiful flowers and gigantic mountains? Starting to see some snow up ahead. Wonder if that's the glaciers. So I think that one that we've been seeing for a while is Elk Tooth. I just noticed it on all trails. It's a distinct shape. Not that different from Sawtooth. Although this one's more of a little bump. All right, 7.5 miles in, taking another break. It's been about half a mile since my last break. I'm at 10,700 feet and still climbing. Chipmunk there. Do you know where the path is, Chipmunk? Is it this way? Trail's gotten pretty hard to find. Kind of just winging it a little bit. It's like, I think this looks trailish, so this must be it. I mean, the general theme is I guess I'm just heading that way. That looks like trail, doesn't it? Ah, shit. No, it does not look like trail. Yeah, this boulder field is the trail. This is crazy. I'm supposed to cross this water. I see two. I have no idea if this is what I should be doing or not. Alley-oop. Right or wrong, I've convinced myself I need to be on this rock. Here's the trail. There's a trail. There's something. My God. That was awful. I can't believe I'm about to do this. I've never had to do this before. But I do not want to make this jump with my pack on. So I'm going to throw my pack over to the other side of this. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Now I can just actually climb down. Oh my God. This trail. This lake better be worth it. I scoped out where this Gibraltar lake is and it looks pretty cool, so I think I'm going to check that out. I'm heading up to the lake. Hope you're going to let me by. Just need to walk on by. Alright, if I've got this all right, the lake's on the other side of this mound. I don't know which way to go. That way. The mosquitoes here are ridiculous. I don't know if you can see my little friends. It's like they don't bother you when you first show up at camp, and then within 10 minutes there's hundreds of them and they never go away. Trying out the Verve instant coffee. It was one that Darwin on the trail recommended. I can tell you, after mixing it, it doesn't smell good, but we'll see. I don't know. I'm not used to instant, so I should be a little forgiving. Well, I mean, it's coffee, but it's just like pretty burnt coffee, a little over roasted, and I don't know. It's just like instant coffee. I think it is maybe a little better than, Folgers or or some of the kind of mainstream brands, but I don't know if it's any better than Starbucks brand, the Baya or whatever. I think it's real similar. I'd have to do a side by side to say for sure, but whatever. I'm just happy to have coffee. I should quit my bitching. it leaves a really bitter aftertaste after a second. It's extra special. Oh, look at that. The mosquitoes are insane here. I'm gonna have to eat, so I guess the mask is staying off for a little bit. But I also brought some beer. This one's called the Double Bastard Ale. I got this because it's 10.5% alcohol. So this should be, this is the most alcohol I could carry, you know. And I brought a couple beers. I normally I would bring, you know, like a 6-pack of beer or something, but I'm only out for a night or two and my food bag isn't so heavy. And so this trip, I just brought a couple beers and I've got some whiskey for the other nights. But tonight I'm drinking beer to get my weight down so I can get over to the pass tomorrow. So it's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it. For dinner, chicken Alfredo pasta. I had one of these and I had 2 of the chicken pesto, I think. The pesto has like 100 more calories, so I'm saving those for future nights. But this one, just took a bite. It's pretty good. It's just noodles and chicken. I mean, there's nothing, no veggies or anything, but whatever. I don't care. I'm starving. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing as I continue to go on more and more adventures. This particular trip will have 4 more days as I continue to travel through the Indian Peaks Wilderness.